On my wedding day, I should have known getting sex after marriage was going to be tough when I stood up and said, I do. And she said, I might. I mean, when I was younger, I thought, you know, after I got married, my sex life would go from being cash bar to open bar. More like your bars. You know that joke you say when you're a little kid? Hey, man, my parents only had sex 2 times. One for me, one for my brother. It's not a joke. Fucking true. But, you know, to be in all seriousness, when a woman gets married, she undergoes physical changes, serious stuff. For example, my wife, apparently after we got married, she developed a second menstrual cycle. So I'll say, hey, baby, maybe tonight, maybe my period's over. Yeah, my first one. You know, it cuts both ways. Men get erectile dysfunction. That's some scary shit. Can you imagine going up to your wife one day and saying, honey, I can't get a boner. How is she going to react? Yes! I'm so sorry, honey. Erectile dysfunction? That's a sexist disease. That affects women equally as it affects men. I mean, there have been many times where I've had an erectile and my wife couldn't function. What do you call that? But you know what? We resolved our issues. We got the Wii. We got this game, the Wii Sex, which is great. So, you know, we'll go out into the family room, pop in the Wii Sex, you know, grab the controller, you know, do it manually. It's great. It's like sex without all the fluids and the noises and the thrusting and the ghosts. You know, it's like sex and everything without the fun. You know, sometimes she's not into that so much. You know, when she's asleep, I'll slide out into the family room, flip on the Wii, grab the controller, put it on one player. Victory! But you know what? The polygamists thought they had this thing licked. They said, you know what, woman, you're only going to give me sex 1 out of every 10 nights. Well, I'm going to get 10 of you. All right, get 10 wives. That's cool. That's cool, 10 wives. Just one little flaw with that. One little flaw with polygamy. You know what that flaw is, people? 10 wives. I can see it now. Honeys, which of you spent $200 at the Gap yesterday? Honey, can I go out with Jim and play poker tonight? Honey, can I go out with Jim and play poker tonight? Honey, can I go out with Jim and play poker tonight? Yeah, that's going to work. Yeah, honey, I know we don't talk enough. You don't get enough attention. You know, just go talk to, what's your name over there? That one. That one in the corner over there sitting. You know what? Polygamy, they almost nailed it, but not good enough. You know, if I was a part of that polygamy thing, instead of having whole women, I would have done fractions. Think about it. I think 1/4 of her, 1/6 of her, 1/8 of her. Yeah, that's right. A bit of that. Talking about fractigamy is what I would call it. But you know what? We grow up just not being educated enough about these things. Sexual education in this country is just a travesty. Sex ed should be more like driver's ed. Think about it. In driver's ed, they teach you how to do it. In sex ed, they teach you not to do it. In driver's ed, they teach you the proper technique. They teach you how to turn it on, how to accelerate, how to use the proper hand signals, how to make a 3-point turn. In fact, in driver's ed, you have to do it for 20 hours before you get your permit. With a trained professional. And then, best of all, when you get your permit, you can do it with your parents observing you. How's that for rights and privileges? You know one thing I don't understand? Homophobia. I really don't get it. People being afraid of gay people. In fact, I'm a student of the gay lifestyle. I'm an observer. I would go so far as to say I'm a homophile. I study it, and the first thing I've learned is why they call homosexuals gay. You know why? Because they're fucking happy. Think about it. Imagine, as a guy, the object of your sexual desire is just as horny as you. Do you realize how much energy that I could save in my life if I didn't have to deal with trying to get women, and I could put that energy to productive use? My God, if I were gay, I'd have a beauty salon, a flower shop, and I'd cure cancer, and I'd send a monkey to Pluto. I'd have all that energy and ability to be productive. You know, that would just be on Tuesday.